Hey everybody, welcome back to Legacy of Leaders here on Daily Ad Brief. I'm your host, Wayne Veldsman. On Legacy of Leaders, we speak with change-making entrepreneurs and business professionals all about what it means to lead. Today, I'm super excited to introduce you our guest, Malih Oztalay of SmartFinds Marketing. Malih, thank you for taking the time to be with us today.
Wayne, great to be on the show with you.
I'm so excited to talk. I was checking out your website here a little bit, and I saw that you tell your customers or your partners, should I say, that you're the ideal company to partner with. Tell me a little bit more about what you do and sort of what that means that you're actually partnering with your clients and customers.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at it, we've been in business for 35 years. We started the internet group in '94. It's been a long ride, going back to the days of Netscape, Yahoo, 28.8 modems, and so on throughout the years. As you can imagine, we have a broad competency because of this in the marketing industry. We're an award-winning company out of the state of Michigan. We're located in the Detroit metropolitan area, so as you can imagine, we're going to be in the automotive industry, and we're going to be in manufacturing as a couple of areas that we work on quite a bit. But I think what we've developed over the years, and probably the best way to answer your question, is that we don't look at ourselves as a vendor with our clients. We look at ourselves as a strategic partner. The idea is, let's work together, let's succeed together, and then continue to build on this over a long period of time. Most of our clients have been with us for quite some time. Same goes with our staff. Our staff has been around for over 10 years now. As far as the team that we have right now, at the moment, we have a large group in terms of creative group, a marketing team, a tech team, basically able to handle all segments of today's world in digital marketing.
Amazing. Wow. And so having long-term clients, long-term staff, you said for 10 years, truly impressive. Yeah. So I'm curious, from a leadership perspective, what does it take, or what advice could you give to keep especially a team around for that long?
I've been in the business industry for over 40 years, and I don't know if you're aware of this, but one of the courses I went through very early on in my business career was Stephen Covey's 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And I have to admit, it was an interesting course to go through. I would say it was one of the major factors that influenced how I run my business, how I interact with people, and more importantly, this idea of developing relationships in which anything you say or do is based on sincerity. Now, you're not just, nice, spewing out information just to spew it out. The idea is that, you're working with people. You're not working for anybody. And nor is anybody working for me. The idea is that the team is working with me. I think that has a huge impact in terms of perspectives. I think it has a huge impact in terms of how people, whether or not they trust you, whether or not they're happy working with you.
Beautiful. Malih, absolutely amazing, right? Develop relationships with both your employees, your team, right? They're not working for you, they're working with you. And that book's such a great recommendation also. I love books. Are there any book recommendations? Like let's stick on leadership that you might be able to give our listeners today.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that I have any specific books that I would be able to recommend. The Stephen Covey's book certainly is on the top of the list. He has other books that follow the same path, the same information. But over the years, my gosh, there are so many books out there in terms of leadership, in terms of building a business, for example, on value. These are that's another. There are books on that concept that I think are important. And this concept of building your team in a way that you as the CEO, for example, or you as the owner of a company, are not the bottleneck in terms of the operation, in terms of the decision making, in terms of how the company is moving itself forward. You're looking for
Build a
input
team so
from
you're
everybody.
not the bottleneck. Look for input. Make sure you're building a business appropriate like that. I absolutely love it.
No, you're right.
Malih, thank you so much for joining us for this short interview today. Greatly appreciate
Sure.
your time and your insight. I'm sure a lot
I'm
more
glad to be
people
on the
will hopefully
show.
look into it.
Sounds
Thank you
good.
so
We'll
much.
stay in touch.
Thank you so much.
Talk to you
Wonderful.
later.
And to everybody out there, thank you for tuning in today. We appreciate it. If you want to learn more about Malih and SmartFinds Marketing, head on over to dailyadbrief.com. Until next time, you've been listening to Legacy of Leaders. We'll see you soon.